Hi guys, for this PickACrystal, we're going to be discussing what are you guys dreaming about? What are the messages that are coming to you guys through your dreams at this time? And we're going to be channeling this. So for pile 1, if you guys feel like this crystal resonates with you, feel free to fast forward by clicking the link below to pile 1. If you guys feel like this crystal resonates with you, feel free to fast forward by clicking the link below to pile 2. And feel free to fast forward because I'm going to talk about dreams and what I personally believe they stand for, like what the point of them is, and the difference between like your mind, like being in overdrive and just thinking about maybe the type of day you had, and therefore your thoughts are coming into your dreams, versus things outside of you coming through your mind and trying to talk to you, such as your spirit guide, such as maybe passed away loved ones, maybe trying to talk to you in some type of way. Maybe they're trying to send you messages. Like, how can you guys tell the differences between just a dream, if those even exist, versus messages that are coming through on the other side? And again, this is just my personal belief system. And I think you guys should do your own research and have your own opinions on this, you know? I don't think just because I'm saying what I'm saying, it makes it a fact. So I just want to make that clear. So again, if you don't want to hear what I have to say, or, you know, whatever, feel free to fast forward by clicking the links below to, you know, see what it is I channel for you guys, okay? All right. So in regards to dreams, when we dream of things, and the dreams that are really obscure or odd or that just don't make any sense, I feel like there's symbolism behind all of it. Like the really obscure ones, the ones where it's like people pop into your dreams and you weren't even thinking of them. Those types of dreams. I feel like if you think about those people's zodiac signs, or maybe your relationship to those people, I feel like there's a message within that you're supposed to think about. And somehow there's a connection with those people with what's currently going on in your life. And that's why they're coming into your dreams. It could be either that, or it could be, yeah, maybe those people are thinking of you at that time, or maybe you're thinking of them. Like, you really have to apply common sense to what it is I'm saying. So, like, for example, I remember at one point there was this guy who came into my dreams. My dream. He came into one dream, and I remember being confused. I was like thinking to myself, like, why would he come into my dream? Like, I don't understand. Like, I definitely don't think of him on any type of level. Especially like the way like he was coming into my dream. Like, I didn't understand it. And his zodiac sign is a Scorpio. So when I was thinking about like what had happened in the dream and the role he played, which also was not like the role he played in real life with me, I thought about like what was going on in my life at that time, and I felt like there was a lot of strong Scorpio placements, or like strong Scorpio themes going on in my life at that time. And I felt very strongly like that's why he came into my dream. Like, I felt like that was Spirit's way of sending me a message, like for me to connect the dots with something that was going on in my life at that time. You know, that's just one example. What else? Like, you know, when I channel as a psychic, like I'm constantly seeing symbolism. So like when I see a triangle, I think of the higher consciousness. So, like recently, You know, like if I actually see a triangle, like what does that mean? Like is there something going on that maybe I'm missing, that it's kind of just like, sorry, I feel like I'm going off on a tangent right now. That maybe I'm just not seeing from a higher perspective. Maybe I'm just seeing from a lower perspective, and it's like, you need to pay attention type of thing. What's going on currently in your life? Is there something, are you guys having problems at home? And then in your dreams, you know, you're at a real estate place, or you're dealing with real estate agents, or you're dealing with things that are symbolic of home. Who's showing up in your dreams? Are they, what type of like role do these type of people play in life? Like, are they authority figures? Are they people that have no say? And how does that play out in real life? Like, again, like when I channel, I see a lot of childlike things, I feel like. More times than seeing, not that these aren't real things, because I am channeling childlike things that are symbolism to what holds true for things that are happening in adults' lives, okay? But why do I see childlike things? Because in my opinion, I feel like spirit knows that maybe that's what connects easier for me. Like I'm able to maybe connect the dots more easier with the message somehow, versus seeing an actual real image in real time. For some reason, you know, I don't quite understand it, but you know, maybe one day I will if I take the time to try to figure it out. I just don't think it's important enough, because at the end of the day, I get the message. And to me, that's good enough. I don't really need to analyze it any deeper than that. Also, another way of looking at that for me personally is having Pisces in the 5th house is in North Node. With the North Node there is acting, you know, besides psychic abilities, it's also childlike. It's, you know, the house of children. So to me, it makes even more sense, you know, like why I see childlike things. It makes me happy. And I think about the things when I channel, I'm like, I'm kind of laughing. I'm like, why am I seeing Big Bird, you know, like what the hell, you know? So it's like I'm happy because I'm channeling, like it's like this is my happy place. And then at the same time, I'm seeing like these familiar characters from childhood that I don't really remember, but then all of a sudden through channeling, it's like, okay, this kind of sounds familiar, and then somehow it's connected to adult life. So you guys, you know, may see, Kylo, stop. You guys may see characters in your dreams, and it's like if you guys were to look into these characters, there's always spiritual meanings behind that as well. Get down. Sorry, I'm just like taking this away from my dog. What else? I think also when it comes to this stuff, you know, getting messages, when there's things like you're having trouble breaking down the dream, I think we have a habit of just going back to that psyche that, oh, it must be like your brain, you know, I think we try to rationalize the things that we can't make sense of. But I think if you guys were to take the time of trying to figure out the message, if you guys believe that something may be speaking to you in your dreams, like your spirit guides or a deceased loved one, I think you guys should go with that. And I think especially if like that is a thought that crosses your mind when waking up, or if you have a thought at all, like, what was that? I think that's for a reason. And I think there's a lot of people out there that get scared without realizing they're scared, and they just try to either block it out or rationalize those dreams. And then we'll say people like myself are trying to make it more than what it really is, because it's too scary to comprehend what you can't comprehend. That's just my personal belief system. And I know that for years before I realized I was psychic, I would get these dreams that I felt like were speaking to me. And I noticed the more I spoke out loud about it, the weirder people thought I was. So I just kind of stopped talking about it, because then it made me question myself. It made me question my dreams. But yet I felt like there was something, like my soul was yelling at me, like, no, you know your dreams are talking to you. You know what's going on. And it's like I would get mad at myself speaking about this out loud to people that I knew wouldn't understand or wouldn't believe. And I feel like it's like not that they don't believe necessarily. It's more just like they don't want to believe, because if they believe, then that means they have to question everything they've ever been taught in their life. And then that makes their comfortable life uncomfortable, because it questions everything they've ever believed in or everything they've ever been taught. So I feel like you guys may go through that too, because even if you believe in your dreams and they're talking to you, I think there can be discomfort in that with some people, not all people, because it's like, what's going on? You know, like, who's talking to me? Why are they talking to me? And what are they trying to tell me? Because I think there's also a lot of people that expect there to be clear messages. I think a lot of people think it's just a cop-out when psychics, real psychics, try to explain, like, you're supposed to decipher the message. You're supposed to figure it out. Your intuition is supposed to figure it out. Your higher self is supposed to figure it out. But it's like, that is the truth. Like, you get symbolism and not clear words, only parts of sentences in your dreams sometimes, or feelings, or parts of imagery, because you're supposed to figure it out yourself. Otherwise, what would be the point of life? What would be the point of the journey if you're just given the answers? I just don't want anybody out there ever getting like, I don't want anybody out there doubting themselves permanently. I think it's normal to doubt yourself in moments and temporary, or have a day or two to doubt yourself or be in disbelief. But it's like, it takes that moment to see it for yourself for a non-believer to believe. But that's just it. It takes that person themselves to go through something beyond their wildest imagination to start imagining and to believe. So I really do believe that sometimes when we're going through things in life where whether it's hard times, or we're looking for guidance, or if we ask for advice, or if we look for things outside of us, or if we just know we're not in the right mindset, or if we know deep down we're not doing the right things in life, but we feel like things are outside of our control, like we just can't control ourselves, or every time we try to do something good, it's like things happen and it's like, what, like, it just feels like doors are closing on us, or yeah. So I feel like that's also a time in our life where dreams are really speaking to us, because something from the other side is trying to help us, because life isn't easy. And I think when we really need that guidance, or sometimes I think these dreams are future telling as well. And sometimes they're trying to help us with something, help us make a right decision. And sometimes I think you guys can see and put these pieces together, right? Like, how many times have you had a dream about something and then all of a sudden you remember your dream in the middle of the day because you're like, wait, didn't I dream of that? Like, how many times does that happen to you? But then we just like kind of throw it out the window because we're just like, oh, what a coincidence. And it's like, how many times can we do that? You know, it's like, I feel like spirituality meets science halfway, but it's like science doesn't meet spirituality halfway yet. How many times does science have these things that they just can't explain, where things just go wrong, or it's like they just don't understand why things work the way they do, and yet we don't question it. It's almost like, you know, if you believe that there are real psychics out there, it's like, well, how are psychics doing what they're doing? You know, it's like, how are they able to do that? How are they able to predict certain things or go back in time and able to tell you certain things? There's just certain things you just can't explain. And that's what I want to say. And I think if you guys and I think if you guys have a dream journal, and if you guys look at it and look at your entries and all that, especially after some time, it's like you'll see there's messages in there. It's not just your mind playing tricks on you, or, you know, that mind is really smart and it's like it's thinking even when you're sleeping. It's like, no, there's something else going on, especially those abstract dreams that you just can't explain. Because when you're sleeping, it's like you're in that 12th house energy in astrology, where it's like you're connecting to other realms. And they said during new moon in Libra that we would be connecting with our higher self more so during this time, or other realms, and to pay closer attention to our dreams during this time. And I think that's because the moon and the sun at the same time would be in Libra, if I'm not mistaken. And Libra is that higher octave of unconditional love. And the sun is the highest version of yourselves in the cosmos. So it's like, you guys should definitely be dreaming and connecting to the cosmos at this time more so, and remembering your dreams. So, yeah. So with that being said, let's get to the reading, and hopefully I didn't throw you guys for a loop there. All right. Let's see what you guys are dreaming about. All right. I'm going to start with my new deck. Hi, Pile 1. All right. So I'm going to start channeling. What are you guys dreaming about since new moon in Libra? Pile 1. What are you guys dreaming about? I feel like these dreams, whatever you've been dreaming about, there's something maybe relaxing about them. Sorry about the background noise. And something's happening regarding the intuition, so maybe you believe there's something symbolic happening. Like maybe somehow, like the next day, something happens that's very similar to your dream, and you're just like, wait, that happened in my dream, or I think that was part of the dream. Something like that. I feel like I'm picking up on Pluto. transforming something internally. So you can relax. What are you dreaming about? I keep seeing a dog. I keep seeing a dog. Dogs are loyal. And I feel like I saw you sleeping on a dog, like relaxed. The paws. I'm seeing the paws, the dog paws, and they're spacing the dog paws. And I'm seeing the dog collar. What are you dreaming about? I feel like an animal is visiting you in your dreams. And there's something, the symbolism is definitely loyalty. Something about being relaxed. What are you dreaming about? I feel like we're in a library. I feel like this is the I don't know why I'm not getting anything else, but like the Akashic records. So if I'm feeling like this is the Akashic records, it makes me think, what are you dreaming about? You're getting information from past lives in your dreams. You're getting messages. In your dreams, you're getting information from the Akashic records, from past lives. To help you to loosen up, to change something. Oh. Instigation, Prince of Wands. Pull some cards. Two of Wands. Oh, two of Discs. Okay. Change. Oh, Pluto. Internally. Wands. Okay. Queen of Cups. Intuition. Yeah, you're... Oh, she's pretty. Oh, hold on. I'm seeing pictures here. Two of Discs. This is where the dog was and you were relaxing. Oh, to change internally. Instigation. Whatever's happening in your dreams, I feel like something's happening in your external world. Like you're definitely being reminded of something. And you're just like, I don't know. I'm like, oh, that's weird. That was just in my dream last night. Or Am I getting messages from my dreams? Like, you're definitely connecting your dreams to something in your world. Prince of Wands. Yeah, messages change. Two of this change. So this is interesting. Now I'm thinking about it. The paw. The paw was opening up. But it was like, you know, like a dog paw. So the space in between. Okay. And then we're looking up at the dog collar. So this is still the dog because, sorry, I'm just thinking my vision. The tag was hanging on the dog collar. Change. Relaxing on the loyalty. Or relaxing on the comfort. Instigation. Intuition. Maybe you know internally something needs to change and you've been too comfortable to do it, or like not even necessarily comfortable. It's just like you're in that energy of like, I think how everybody feels at a certain point in life where it's like, even if it's uncomfortable, whatever comfortable is, it's like, hopefully that makes sense. It's just like, it's more uncomfortable sometimes to change, make the change that we know needs to be changed. But then at the same time, it's like, it's actually worse. It's more uncomfortable because it's like, it's just sitting in your mind. Like, I know I need to do this. I know I need to do this. I know I need to do this. There's definitely several messages coming in with this. Can you guys go away? Okay, bye, bye. Arrivederci. Adios. Success. Six of Wands. Success. I feel like this is going to the this is knowledge. Akashic records. Five of Swords. I feel like you guys have... Didn't you say goodbye? Sorry. I feel like you guys have access to the Akashic records. Like, maybe you guys are getting this information in your dreams when you guys feel more comfortable, and you're able to go there successfully. Oh, hey. But it's almost like you almost like lose the information you get. Like, you're ignoring the message you actually get in your dreams. Because I guess I should have said this. So like, when you were there at the Akashic records in the library. Oh, so if you guys don't know, I'm sorry. So the Akashic records is a library in the cosmos of every single thing that's ever happened. Every birth of everything. So all of your lives you've ever had as whatever, anything, here on Earth or whatever planets you believe, it's all there. So like, for example, psychics, like when they're channeling, they're getting that information from that library. They're connecting with, you know, however you want to look at it, whatever you guys believe in. But like, so, okay. I don't want to get, no, whatever. It is what it is. So it's like, it's pretend just like the libraries here. There's people that work at the libraries, right? So you need access to get into the library So it's like, let's just say there are these souls in these library that work at the library, whatever. And they grant you the permission. It depends on, whatever your soul contract is. If you agreed to be psychic or have psychic gifts, whatever, then you have access to this library. So, you're in this library. Did I finish that thought? So this is where psychics channel the information from. So when you guys are like, getting readings and all that, past life readings, this is where the information is being channeled from. That's what the Akashic record says, just to be clear. You guys were wearing a hooded sweatshirt while at the library. So 5 of Swords is kind of like an ego card. It's like you won, but what did you win? So it's almost as if like maybe you recognize this, like, oh, I'm seeing these messages from my dreams, but you're not really getting the main message because it's related to ego. Like you're turning it into ego. Maybe you're getting so like excited or hyped up that you're connecting the dots, that you're not seeing the bigger message. I think that's the hard part about when you realize you're getting messages from the other side or the other realms, spirit guides, your higher self. It's hard not to get your ego involved because you feel so special. How do you not? You're connecting to whatever it is you guys believe in. Let alone if, like, let's say you're connecting to your dreams, right? And it's not just your dreams. You're realizing something bigger is going on. You're getting messages, or you feel like you are, and you're seeing the dots or whatever. Or, and you see the dots, and it's like your ego, you feel like, this is amazing. Like, I am connected to spirit. Like, that would be 5 of Swords energy. That would be ego energy. It's like spirit would be saying, like, okay, so what are you going to do now? We're giving you this. We're giving you access to this information. It's like they want you to do something of value. And it's like, that's not that. So it's either that, or with the hood being up in the library, it's either you recognize something and you're ignoring it. Something like that. You're recognizing something. Queen of Wands, vibrancy. Oh, there's that hood. All right, let's pull some of these cards. Okay, so what are these messages telling you? Like, what are you connecting to in real life? Because I'm seeing this. You're connecting something. You're connecting the dots with something. What are you connecting the dots to? That there's something positive, something trying to help you. In your dreams. And it's like I'm seeing, what is that? What do they call that in the airplane? That person. They give you food, whatever. They do something. I know all these words. Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway. Excuse me. Anyway. You're connecting the pieces. You're connecting the pieces. Your dreams and your external world, that you got to get up and go. You got to move. You're getting guidance in your dreams of encouragement. To get you out of something. All right, I'm going to pull cards. Gemstones. I feel like, what are the messages? It's like to polish you or something like that. Like they're trying to help you from the cosmos, however you want to look at it. It's almost like when you clean your crystals, right? It's like you maybe are already a crystal or a gemstone, however you want to look at it, or a diamond. Or it's like, how are diamonds made, right? They're made, oh God, how are they made? Under pressure. Terrarium? So I look at this as like some type of like fish aquarium, something like that. Again, it's like this thing coming down to motivate you to get out, because it's like you were coming through as this, I don't even know what this is, coral or something like this, to get out of this, you know, the tank, the fish tank is symbolism, like to break free from it. Flame. Like to light a fire under your ass type of thing, I feel like. I feel like you're, so like the people that were coming through, that are coming through like in your dreams, there was so much light around them. And they were either really big, like big people, or symbolic of like a helper of some sort. So to me, I feel like this is their way of trying to help you in a dream in order to symbolically send you a message that relates to whatever's going on in your life to motivate you. I want to make sure these aren't reversed. Okay, good. So what is the information you're getting in these dreams? What are they trying to tell you? You may feel in these dreams like a child, and like these people who visit you are authority figures. Again, I'm seeing them big and like lit up, and I'm seeing them have like control over you. Brilliant beliefs. Luminous life force, personal power. I feel like they may be, so I think they're trying to expand on whatever belief system you had, still have like as a child, that's still like that restricts you and holds you back in some kind of way. In some type of way that limits your belief system in yourself. And by having people of like authority figures visit you in your dreams, it'll motivate you. Maybe to be like these people or live up to these people's expectations. Something like that. Healing earth, the power to give and receive healing. I'll channel that. What are their messages? What are the messages? right, so we got healing earth, the power to give and receive healing. And then we have telepathy, transmission, perception. Oh my God, telepathy, telepathy. Telepathy, transmission, perception, communication. Okay. So I'm going to channel these two. I'm seeing Saturn in your eye. And I'm seeing you lift the boundary, like the orb around Saturn, which is considered to be the boundary. And when you lift this, there's a triangle behind that. So it's like you'll be getting like a higher consciousness. If you were to, a higher way of thinking, you'll be able to think and see from a higher consciousness if you release yourself from these limited belief systems. And they're trying to help you by putting a lot of light in your head is what I'm seeing. Like walking away from the past. And the past I see is like a tower moment or tower moments. It could be where you feel like your intuition has failed you in the past. It could be failed relationships, things you just feel like you failed at. It's like the message is you have to walk away from it because it's in the past and it's holding you back. It's like your demons sleep with you at night. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing it's crazy how they're depicting it right now. I'm seeing like when you go to sleep at night and the blanket's over you, I'm seeing, it sounds so stupid, but Beauty and the Beast, right? But I'm seeing the Beast watch you and then a light shine over half of him. And I feel like, and now it's changing to like pillars. Like you got to be smart with your intuition. And trust it. That's the message regarding your intuition, regarding telepathy. And healing. This was the Tower. Perception. Oh, this is why this was the Beast coming through regarding half the light. So, with the Beast, so maybe like you guys have gotten yourself into, I don't know. I'm just thinking of, you know, how the beast became the beast. And I believe what got him, I could be wrong, it's been years, but I feel like he got into that situation because he was a human at one point, right? It was due to greed. He got greedy at one point. And then he had to learn karmic lessons, life lessons. And yeah, he had to figure out life. Like, he had to figure out how to not want things outside of him. You know, it's all about your perception. Balancing that, I feel like, is what was coming through, because again, the beast was coming through half light and half dark. Maybe there's been a lot of tower moments in the past because of wanting things outside of you. And it's like, you know, that's what they say in spirituality, right? It's already within you, you know? And it's like, I think we get hung up on this when we like the material world, right? Like when we like a lot of things or a lot of nice things, or we have good taste. I feel like that's a hard topic to talk about, because everybody has a different journey. Some people have those journeys where it's like they're meant to achieve material things. And then there's going to be a lot of people that don't understand that concept or believe in that concept, but it's like, I don't know what to tell you guys, you know, if you don't believe in that. It's like, I see certain things and it kind of makes sense because it shows up in astrology, and people just may have different messages in regards to how they communicate that, you know, like, I don't know, Venus and Taurus may like nice things, and it's like, okay, but if we look at that through channeling, it may be like, maybe they're destined to attract nice things to them because, I don't know, maybe they never had nice things in the past, in all their past lives, and it's like, in this life they're destined to. And are they destined to work for it, or are they destined to attract it to them? You know, like, there's many ways to look at things. Life is not black or white. So, anyway, I don't want to get too off topic there, but that's what's coming through for you guys. I hope that resonated. I hope that made sense. And yeah, I would definitely suggest getting like a dream journal or something like that, and connecting the pieces, and, you know, yeah. All right, guys. That's what I got for you. All right. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Okay, so let's see. What are you guys dreaming about? Pile 2, what are you guys dreaming about? I'm going to start channeling. Is this, what is this? Rope, like on, what is that? On a bob or a knob or something like that. Or string on a knob. Why do I feel like I'm saying that wrong? It's kind of like when you're sewing and the string is on that thing. Except it's rope, though. You guys are reaching for something. It's a different vision now. You guys are reaching for something, and it's like you guys can't. You guys keep falling off, or like you can't hold on to it. Like you're trying to push yourselves up. Excuse me. What are you guys dreaming about? What are you guys dreaming about? Breaking free and flying. It's like we're in a parked garage, I feel like. I feel like there is people, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 people in that garage or something like that. I don't know. I didn't like the energy. I felt like they had weapons or something like that. And now, I don't know what this is. Opening some type of cabinet door several times, but it's like a see-through cabinet door. And I don't know. I feel like there's... You know what? I'm going to pull cards and then channel. But there's something about movement here. Like you're having dreams about definitely breaking free from something. I'm seeing it again. Like it's not necessarily bad because there's light. And you're acknowledging it. I do see that. Like you're either remembering your dream or you're trying to make sense of your dream or you understand your dream. Like there's something to this. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time on that. So let's just pull cards and then channel again. Sorry. Queen of Wands. Vibrancy. This was definitely that rope I was talking about. At least that's how I was seeing it on a knob or whatever. You want out. The Hierophant. Okay. This was you trying to escape. Not like escape, but like trying to, get out. Like you're climbing and you can't. Like you slide down, or you're just about to reach the edge of something to get over the wall or get over this cliff. I don't know what it was. And it's like you just can't. And again, it wasn't like this bad feeling. It's just like you can't do it. So the Hierophant is like divine knowledge. It's just a knowing. It's smart energy. It's wise energy. Not just smart, it's wise. And then we have Queen of Wands, which is knows what's going on, knows what to say, knows what to do, knows how to act. So I feel like there's smart energy going on here too with that rope. Maybe knowing there's something with that rope and still going for something. And if it doesn't work out, you have the rope. Something like that. But Queen of Wands is fire, so it still makes sense that you would still have this energy of going for something in your dream. The Hierophant, faith. Yeah, look, the Tower. It doesn't work out. Like you can't escape. This was definitely the garage, like the parked garage. Yes, sweetie. And there's this energy of like 4 to 5 people or 3 to 4 people, and they're like not good or something like that. The Star. Oh, I like how they did that. Sick. The Star. Oh my God. This was when you're in the parked garage. Did I say that? You were trying to escape, but how you were doing it was you were, this sounds a little weird, you were in a, what do they call those little cameras that can record in the sky? They're like not little plane drones, but it was a flower drone. Like you were on this, you were on a flower and it was acting like a drone, and you were going through the parked garage to get out. I feel like that's the Star, like a flying flower. Because the Star is Aquarius energy, and what rules Aquarius is Saturn and Uranus. So Uranus is looked at as like kind of like the wrecking ball that just like wants to break through Saturn's walls, right? And then we have the Tower here, and this is Mars energy, movement. Shh. Stop it. Be nice to her. So it's like you want to break free from something in your dreams while knowing, while playing safe. Ooh. Introspection. Prince of Cups. So I was just thinking this too. I'm like thinking, like I'm saying all this stuff out loud. It sounds like real life. Like this doesn't even sound like dream world. This sounds like maybe the dreams you're having is a current reflection of how you're feeling in your life right now. Like your dreams are speaking to you. Like maybe you're unaware. Because, okay, so what I see is when I see purple, like this is intuition. Like, I know this means you guys are feeling this intuitively. This is going to be speaking to you. This is going to be connecting with you. I wasn't seeing that. I was seeing kind of like this lightning, like I keep forgetting not what I feel, but it's like this white light that shined randomly. So I feel like it could be your higher self talking to you because maybe you're not connecting to something. Or maybe you are, and the white light is just your higher self talking to you. Oop. The Lovers. What is it? Polarity. It's your higher self. All right, so I'm going to channel this again. Oh, what was the thing Oh, that's right. Hold on one second. Hold on. I was getting confused at the very end. There was like this, I was calling it like a cabinet, but really it was almost like we were at like a food market or something, and it was like a clear window, but like, you open it and you had choices, and there was like a hand giving back to you. I feel like your higher self is trying to speak to you in your dreams. To guide you more about yourself, something like that. I'm going to channel this, and then I'm going to pull more cards. What I'm picking up on is like 6 of Swords in tarot. But there's several. It's like, it goes back to the Tower. There's like 3 to 4 individuals on this boat, but it's 6 of Swords, like going to soothe their waters. In your hand. There's something in your hand. You put your hands underwater. I feel like this tiny little fish comes up. I think to better understand your feelings. But the message is your feelings. I'm seeing stairs that go into the water. Like the bottom of the stairs are in water. And at the top of the stairs, it goes into something. I don't know if it's a boat, I'm going to assume. But it's almost like you can't get into the boat. It's like something very fast is spinning. I feel like it's like the top of a helicopter. Like I don't know, you get chopped or something like that, right? What is that thing called? I don't know. But There's something about these stairs going into, I still don't see it, but I'm going to assume it's a boat. I feel like I'm seeing like a reflection of what's supposed to be you. So something about the stairs, like there's something about the message from the water to the boat. The water to the boat, like getting from the water to the boat. And then I feel like there's tons and tons of like a watermill or something like that. I don't know what you call this. I feel like there's tons of water and and fish coming out of your mouth. And I see a toothbrush. What are your dreams? What's the message? Let me see. This is Prince of Cups. Oh my God, there's fishies. Wait, are these fishies? Yeah, fishies. The helicopter. Oh, the helicopter. The helicopter, but it was a flower to get from... This was supposed to be the boat. This was supposed to be the bottom of the stairs. And it was going too fast. The propeller. The star, your downloads are moving too fast. So your mind spins so fast that it makes your emotions so just imbalanced. They're not balanced because it's like the mind is in overdrive. The mind isn't comfortable. The mind is uncomfortable. So therefore, it's like your emotions are uncomfortable. So it's like your higher self is trying to help you see this at this time through the dreams you're having. So you can break this down with whatever's going on in those dreams. You know, water could be seen as emotions. Fish, I take that as Pisces energy. You know, think of things like that. I keep seeing 3 to 4 people. Do you guys keep seeing 3 to 4 people? And like, who do these people symbolize? Or do you keep seeing specific individuals, but it's like, you don't know why you keep seeing those individuals and you don't have a problem with those individuals? I don't know. What's their zodiac sign? You know what I mean? Like, how does it tie in? That's how dreams speak to you. You're supposed to do the work. There's the message here. Oh. Deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences, innovation, new creation, sacred action, decisive focus. So I'm thinking with these people I keep seeing, they're probably symbolism of these mountains in the background because I'm not seeing other people. And I'm thinking how there's this parked garage, right? This is how they're showing me as the tower. Well, a parked garage is a parked garage. I'm thinking no movement. So is there any progress in anything that may be a tower moment in your life? So whoever you, whoever may bring out your emotions, or whoever may, when you feel like your emotions, or like when you feel like you're getting extremely, emotional, right? Like overly emotional to the point where it just, it's not logical. And I think we should always honor our feelings. Like, I am a firm believer in that. But I think at the same time, you also got to be rational and realize, like, after you've expressed the way you feel and you acted the way you did, like, did you go about it in a balanced way? Did you express yourself clearly? Did you communicate clearly? Were you fair? Did you play fair? Did you fight fair? These are, I wish we all did this as humans, because I feel like this world would be a better place if we all did this. Because you guys can catch things about yourselves that maybe, don't seem, that may need work. Let's just put it that way. So deep emotions, what really gets you, excuse me, in your feelings? And do you feel like that situation specifically called for it? I do believe that when things don't make sense, I think, because me personally, with where I'm at with my psychic journey, it's a little bit different than most people I know. And I do believe that there are past life influences with people in your life, family, friends that you're connected with, when things don't make logical sense. And you notice that there is like this, I don't know, overly emotional reaction every time, or, and like I said, and you're trying to put the pieces together, and it's like, this just, what? Like, this is weird. Or you can't make sense with family or friends like that you really care about. I truly, in my heart of hearts, believe it's past life connections. Will you see it in astrology if you link up your charts with each other? Yeah, but again, I think it's just written in the stars. That's all, with past lives, and I think it's meant to be that way. Why? It could be to keep some type of separation, and or to create some type of respect in this life, to burn karma. That's just my outlook. And I think at the end of the day, what can help you guys with this stuff is knowing yourself. How do you normally act when situations like this happen? How do you normally respond when things like this happen? Do you normally act like this? Do you normally speak like that? Is this person doing the same things that person does? Does that person say the same things that most people say, but yet you're only acting like this when they say these things? If you're in that predicament, if you're in that situation, then I do believe that it goes with unknown feelings that could possibly connect with past life influences. 1000%. You can consider this a Platonian connection, relationship, and that's not in regards to people you guys could be like fond of. I mean, it could be whatever, but it could be friends and family as well. It goes that deep. Okay, so let's channel this. What are the messages? What are they trying to tell you? What is your higher self trying to tell you? I'm sorry, your higher self is coming through. I feel like your higher self is trying to tell you to change this, to change your, I don't want to say change, or just clean your path. Like, you don't have to go about things or communicate hold on. I feel like your higher self is telling you that there's something about when you communicate that you can change this, because you may come off where you are pointing the finger, where you are blaming instead of coming up with solutions. Like, maybe you do come up with solutions, but maybe you don't come up with that first. And you know what? Oh, this is it. New creations. New creations. Decisive focus. So I felt like the decisive focus, the sacred action was showing love, was expressing love. And instead of pointing the finger. And the new creation was just that. So a part of you may remember past lives and instinctively blame and then get emotional about it. And it may create these tower-like moments for you. And I feel like your higher self is trying to tell you that that you can change this in your communication. That by expressing how you feel, but like through love, and not through pointing the finger, not through blaming. What is your higher self trying to tell you in your messages, in your dreams? I'm definitely seeing this polarity. I'm seeing like your light and shadow. What is your higher self telling you in your dreams? What are the messages? I feel like you're not always going to win. Like you're not always going to, like, I feel like with life, like, do we always win at everything? No. Like you got to lose some things, right? In order to appreciate the things that, you know, do feel like a win, even if they're not. It's like, how does that phrase go? You know, you got to have the lows in order to appreciate the ups. And I feel like your shadow is showing you this. Like I feel like in your dream, your higher self is showing you your shadow. So maybe these 3 to 4 people, maybe that's actually your shadow. And you are confusing it or filtering your downloads, right, in your dreams for something else. But maybe these people, whoever they are, if you even remember in your dreams, maybe they're symbolic for your negative traits. If you can like pick your brain like that and really analyze yourself like that. I would think about maybe these people that you see in your dream, maybe they make you angry. And I would think, what about them makes you so angry? And what about that do you see in yourself in any kind of way? Sorry, excuse me, summer. This was, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some, and the polarity. So I think about summer, I think about the heat, and then I think about the winter. I think about, what is it, summer solace, something like that, and winter solace, right? I think that's what it's called. Sorry, guys. Oh, wow, yeah, because the light in the summer and the shadow in the winter. And it feels like you're winning in the summer usually, and then you're losing in the winter, I feel like, with some people, not everyone, but I would say that whatever you're dreaming about, like whatever you remember in your dream, it has something to do with your shadow. That's what I'm picking up on. Like, connect the dots. Let's say I had a dream about, God, I'm the worst at this stuff. This crystal, and then I felt like somebody took this crystal, and it's my crystal, and they took it away from me, and they wouldn't give it back. And it's really pissed me off. And then all of a sudden I woke up. Like, how could that possibly be symbolic of my own shadow? Like, somebody stole from me. Somebody took my crystal and they wouldn't give it back. And it's like, okay, you know, like, what did I take of somebody else's? Because when I think of this, I think of this beautiful crystal I really like. And I worked hard for this and I like it. So maybe I did something like that to somebody else. That's what I mean. It could literally be as simple as something like that with these messages and these dreams. Gate. This was the anger. I think if you think about the individuals you see in the dreams, how are you similar to these people? And what about them makes you angry? Like, about their personality. What don't you like about their personality? What gets you angry? And then, is there anything at all that's similar about that within you? Wild card. Again, there's this shadow and this light. And something's growing here. Wild card. I think that anything could happen, right? Or it's like the unexpected, like, that's, I forgot how it works in that game, but it's like you didn't expect it, right? And that's what wild energy does. It's like unexpected, and that's why people like it. But do you? So I'm going to channel this again. I would ask, are you speaking in your dreams? Are you talking in your dreams? And if so, what are you saying? And who are you talking to? And what are you talking about? And the way you were speaking, is that how you speak? There's something to this. There's something about that maybe the way you spoke, or it's just not matching up to how you actually speak in real life. There's something different. And I would say that if you liked what you saw, or maybe you didn't even think about it, but maybe think about it, there's just something about speaking and needing to change. And I'm going to say right now, because it's wild card, that it's this unexpected energy. All right. So that's what I got for you guys. I hope that helped. I hope that resonated. All right. Bye, guys.